Hello everybody, my name is Jacob, and welcome back to Blueprints. Alright, I have a goal for today. I'll be honest, I kind of wish I could move the foundation, but whatever. So here's my goal for the day. My goal is not to progress further. My goal is to go to rooms, like basically, I need to examine places that I haven't really been before. For example, I don't know if I've ever opened the garage. I want to take a look at the breaker box. This is actually a place I did legitimately want to. Okay, gymnasium, dark room, garage. Okay, so garage is turned off. So what if I turn garage on, and then I want to try to find the garage? Because I don't know if that affects the likelihood of me getting to the garage. Wait, hold on. What if... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I just had a thought. What if the garage... Because I'm just thinking about rooms that I've seen like 400 times. And never actually, like, gone in. And the garage is one that just keeps popping up that I've never actually gone into. And I'm wondering if it only appears, like, on this side because it's adjacent to a wall. Take that. Nook, pantry, security. Okay, let's do security. Nothing in here. Okay. Secret badges. Bingo, garage. Oh, god damn it! Okay, whatever. We'll do that one. So now I gotta open up pool, chapel, pantry. Sure, let's do pantry. Now I just gotta open up doors that'll get me gems, now that I know that the garage is a gem requirement. Let's try closet. Nice. Wait, what did that just say? Coin... Hold on. How do I... Coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, earn an additional 1 in interest. Okay. Okay. Basically, my goal here... My goal here is to try to simply pick rooms that I have not yet gotten. And because I feel like this is the sort of game where even if I technically make it to the end, first of all, I don't think it's possible for me to make it to the end this early on. I think that there's an achievement for making it to the end all in one day. I can't even fucking begin to imagine how that would be possible, which is a shame because I can already tell that this is a game that I'm going to want to play a lot. Let's do chapel. I'm not going to go in there, though, because we're going to go this way. Nook, boudoir, and pool. Let's do boudoir just to get 2 of those dice. Where are the dice? Here they are. Anything else of interest in here? Nope. Funeral parlor. Okay, so let's solve the funeral parlor so I can get more gems. The black box contains gems. This box and the blue box are empty. All 3 boxes are empty. So that has to be false. So this box and the blue box are empty. So if that is true, then that is also true. Because unless I'm mistaken, there will always be at least one. Only one box has a prize within the other 2 are always empty. So that has to be false. If that's false, then that means both of these boxes have gems in them. So that has to be true, which would therefore make that true. Hey, remember when I stood around for like 15 minutes thinking to myself, like, I wonder if the coffin counts as a box? And I just, like, stood around for forever trying to think that. And how much of an idiot I felt like in hindsight. Remember that? That was not my proudest moment. All right. My biggest concern right now is just getting to that garage. Because that, for me, yeah, fuck yes. Okay. So power's on in the garage. I don't even know if I've been... Okay, yes. Oh, no fucking way. For real? Oh, what does this mean? What does this mean? Can I leave? Is this just a cool, fun thing? What does this mean, though? Is the question I have. If the door, like... Can I get in the car? Can I drive off? Okay. Okay, oil on the ground. So what does this mean, though? Is this one of those things where I'm just supposed to progress through the rest of the day? And now that has unlocked something? By opening a door to the outside? I don't know. I shouldn't call it a day, because there might be more stuff to learn. I mean, actually, the only way left to go is the, chapel, so... Might not even be much left to gain in this day, but... Or am I supposed to end the day outside? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Paid the coin. Yep. Passageway. Gets me to and other places to go. I said exits. Laboratory. Oh, Lord. Alright, guest bedroom. This at least gives me the 10 steps. Inspect the documents of the estate more closely. Yeah, because this gives me the 10 extra steps so that I can, if I hit a dead end, nook, dining room. Dining room would be kind of useless right now. Let's go nook, or let's roll again. Billiards room. Love a billiards room puzzle, but that would be the end of it. Library. Let's try that one. Because we've got a key here as well. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm guessing, much like the post office and the coat check room, whatever book I choose here will be whatever pops up next. So, what about the pump system user manual? Because then I can take pictures of that for the next time that appears. Oh, the aquarium I love. You can now draft second copies. Oh. I feel like I can go... I'm going to choose that one because it's a room I haven't chosen before. I also feel like because it's got those little squares on each side, that's one where I can leave through any door. Oh, that's really clever, and I like that a lot. It also pisses me off to no end. So, if I'm guessing correctly, I have to... If I'm guessing correctly, this button corresponds with the door right across. So I would have to push this button, then get to that door right across there, which would then, now that that door's open, you could go in the middle, push that button, then I'm assuming that button opens up all of these. That's really cool. That's also infuriating because I didn't realize it would be like that. Otherwise, I would not have picked that for this particular time. Okay, one of the shortest runs we've done, but if I am correct about ending outside, like calling it a day outside of the garage, then could potentially be one of the best days we've had. Possibly. Let's find out. So I'm out here now. It even says a different area. What? Oh, wait, shit, I did not even see this. I just saw the big gate at the end. Where does this lead? Okay, that leads back to here. Oh my god, I have access to the outside all the time? The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Holy shit. Okay, where does this go, though? Oh. Oh! Oh! No way! 2 special items. Make an offering, receive a blessing. They all seem really tempting. This is insane. This is insane what's happening right now. Let's do the shrine. Let's make an offering. Okay, make an offering that will last for several days. Here, take all 4 of my coins. You have the blessing of the high roller. Each time you draft a shop room, gain 1 dice. Gain 5 extra coins each time you roll a dice. Blessing duration 3 days. Hell yeah. That's insane. What does that mean, though? That I have access to the outside now. Like... Oh... Could I always have walked out here? Could I have always walked this way? Where does this take me? Okay, that gate is still closed, and I can't do anything with it. Is this my campsite? Is that a fire? It's my campsite! No way! Due to the rules set forth in your great-uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu R2 to return to the campsite for the night. Okay. What's up this way, though? I cannot believe I never noticed this. Oh, game. Oh my god, everything is slowly opening. My brain is expanding. It's like that gif of Gene Wilder where his just brain is slowly exploding. Oh, this entire game just became far more expansive than I thought it would be. What is this? What is this? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man. Okay. Outer room. Okay, so there's one outer room. There's multiple permanent additions. Holy shit. Holy shit. Call it a day. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I truly... I don't know what to even say right now in terms of, just... I don't, like, a game like this... I love and cherish a game like this that just completely, like, it's not treated as a massive revelation. It's just, like, a thing that I just didn't like, it makes sense. It entirely makes sense that I can go and explore my campsite, and then I could have access to a, like, outside room. It entirely makes sense. But just for some reason, it never occurred to me that it would even be a possibility. So, like, these are the sort of revelations that I find so insanely cool because They're revelations that are not treated like revelations. Okay. Hovel. Special floor plans now cost steps instead of gems. Okay. Items for trade at the trading post adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. I'm tempted to do that one. But that would mean gems are basically useless. I'm tempted to do that one because then I could go find items and trade them, and I don't even know what items it's referring to. Adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. I don't think I've used a classroom at all, so actually let's do that. Is there anything of use to me in here? There's a dig spot. Oh, hello. Oh, closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spend our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant. I guess they were supposed to say reluctant, but I guess that's how they said it back in ye olden times. We are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. Excuse me. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, for our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention to my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. I'm very, like, not burpy, but, like, just a lot of just a little, like, huh moments today. My apologies. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer, of course, is the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech. So I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps in building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is complete in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild, those here whose parents before them I have also taught, and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end? ? Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Her gift? Is there a gift hidden in here? That looks like something I should be able to interact with. Oh, hello. Oh. What is that? What is that? What does that mean? Where is that? Okay. Herbie. Well, great. Now I gotta look for furnaces like that and look behind them. Okay, what happens if I go this way? Is there just no garage path now? Oh, because the plank's not there because I haven't opened it up from that way, and the game's like there might not be a garage there. This also seems like such a complex game to build because of the specific aspects like that. Just the idea of, like, there could be so many different little pathways and things. It just seems so... I don't even know how to describe it. Let's do funeral parlor. That way I can start drafting some red rooms for the gems. Hallway. Library. Damn, I'm sort of cutting off the, like, outer levels. Oh, that's right, because now this book is here. Okay. EPCW pump system user manual. Oh, whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub for your EPCW system. The panel is filled with a number of buttons, one option for one button for each water source on the estate. Press a button to select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled Pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, the water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. After you've selected a source using the water control panel, I should take pictures of this. Because Lord only knows I'd run into a puzzle that would require this, and then I completely, like, don't have access to it. Alright, after you've selected a source, using the water control panel, next step is to set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. This will initiate water flow to or from one of your supply tanks. Okay. A pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water. Recommended for cleaning larger Olympic-sized pools. Tank switch. Oh, quick start guide. Use water control panel, select water source, use pump lever to set water flow direction. Okay. What does that mean, though, in terms of, like, while drafting class, you may draw new floor plans one time for each drafting room in your house. Okay. Let's do conference room. Ooh, nice. A banana. Oh, apples and bananas. Let's do a nook. I would be tempted to do bedroom, but if this is about to be a dead end, it does me no good to make this do the bedroom. What? Coupon book. Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty tempting. But then, if I do the lavatory, I could get... Okay, code check is the only way for me to get the shovel right now, but there's other red rooms I can do. I'd like the shovel, please. What can I check? Coupon book or shovel? If I check the coupon book, then I can't get it back for this run. So I'll save that, but I'll know that that decision is there if I would like to make it. Okay, this is gonna connect. Okay, so it's gotta be the den, otherwise we're cut off already. Although I do cut off the funeral parlor, which I didn't intend to. I didn't realize it wouldn't connect that way. Let's do spare room, and then let's see if I can squeeze another red room. I would do observatory if I had another gem, but I don't. So let's do chapel before I get any money. Closet. Please don't be a coin. Okay, nice. Dice and a coin. Oh, and I still have that dice, the dice master thing or whatever. Pantry. Woof. Well, I'm tempted to do pantry, because then I would... Because if I do pantry, I'll get some extra steps from the food, and I would only lose 1 coin walking back this way. Versus storeroom, I would get a gem and 2 more keys, but I would lose the only coin I get. So I could at least keep some coins. Or I could just redraw. I wish I could view the whole damn map so I can remind myself of my, like, bonus thing. Because part of me thinks, like, well, if it's a bonus, it might not... I think it gives me 3 coins, and since I'm already in the chapel, it might not take it from me. I'm going to save it for a better use case. Okay, and take the banana and sacrifice a coin. But then the good news is we're not stepping back foot in the chapel, though. It's not a room we have to go back to at all. Let's do corridor. And then let me go back and let's go ahead. I know we only get 2 gems, but 2 gems is better than no gems. So let's go do the parlor room. Or the funeral parlor. No, I would like that. Thank you. Thank you, game. Okay, what do we got? All 3 boxes contain gems. Well, that's a lie. That's not possible. The other 2 boxes contain gems. That's also a lie. That's not possible. This box contains gems. Well, only 1 box can contain gems, so this has got to be the one. Nice, nice. Okay, what's the... Okay, so back up through the hallway and then... Bingo. Okay. We got keys, gems, and coins. We should be smooth sailing. Dining room, courtyard, drawing room. You may draw new floor plans. Let's do drawing room, because since we can draw new floor plans in here, it basically provides us with the perfect way to just go perfectly forward. And there's nothing in here I haven't already seen. Okay. Redraw. It at least lets me continue onward. I'd rather not, but... Classroom I could potentially loop around with. I'm tempted to pick gymnasium because... At least with the other entrance of the drawing room, I have more... Should we redraw? Should we redraw? I don't know. I'm tempted to say we redraw. Fuck it, we're gonna go with the gymnasium. We're not gonna enter it yet. Let's see what this one gives me. Okay, game. It's the first one we've had to unlock with a... Whoa! Freezes your accounts. Coins and gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Okay, that's pretty good. Would be better if I had more. We're going to go with the West Wing Hall just to get access to more halls and doors and such. Combine inventory items to create new items. Let's do storeroom. Just to get a couple more things this go round. Because I don't have anything to combine. I have a coupon book and a shovel. That's not really much to combine with anything. Like at all. Boudoir, billiard room. Let's do boudoir. Get a couple more dice. Because then we get a couple more dice. We can more perfectly set ourselves up for going this way. Okay. So, oh, the utility closet, though. If I do the utility closet, then I can flick with the breakers. And then I wouldn't have a reason to come back this way. I could just go back into the gymnasium, lose 2 steps from going in it, but then not have to go back the way I came. But if I do bedroom... And if I do have to come back this way... Well, no, because I could very easily connect it with the foundation. Should I redraw one? I got 3 dice. Let's redraw. Let's use one of the dice. Okay. Security is useless. Wow, these are more useless than they were before, huh? Fuck it. Give me something better. Okay. Dining room and observatory. We're at rank 6. We're almost at rank 7. And I can see us very easily getting to rank 8. Let's do dining room. Let's do dining room. Okay. Now the problem is, if there is anything that's spread around here, it's all down in the conference room. So I need them steps to get back that way. Okay. Now I kind of want to freeze the coins and stuff. Now I kind of want to do that. Going to be adjusted or used, which means I can't add to them. Let's do bedroom. Gives me 2 little steppy steps. No boxes or anything in here. You're not a box. No, you're books. You're not even a box. Okay. Use that key. Okay. Dark room. Let's use observatory. Because it's only got 1 exit, but I can at least see where we're going. So I can potentially set us up for something better. Alright. I forget what this one gives me. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Man, I wish I'd gotten that earlier. Man, I really, really do. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. But if I do that, that leads right to the antechamber. That can't be the end, though, right? Do I re-roll? Do I risk a re-roll? Fuck it. I can't believe that that's the end. Yeah, because there's no fucking door here. Okay. Also, I haven't been in here, I don't think. So I can gain clues. How many pages are here? Oh my lord, there's a lot of pages here. Alright, August 22nd, 1985. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's 2nd time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and the closest living relative of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Swimbird. So next time we go to the library and it asks us what book we want to get, Swimbird is what we're going to get. January 27th, 1986. Swimbird author never considered herself a success. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing." That's me, I'm pretty sure. I'd always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so, as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. And the fact that it mentions political associations with her dad. November 11th, 1986. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard. Question. Caleb Manning and his publisher, Philip White. There's a lot of colored names in this game. Were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility for the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. Very professional wording for your newspaper, saying whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. I wonder if that... No, that wouldn't have been 3 years ago, because Marigold won that award in 85. Unless they're talking about her first book. Marigold drops publisher, November 17th. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her longtime publishing partner Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at a press conference. Was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the wave down a local man. This is the 3rd major last year. It is anticipated, charged by the crowd. Manning is the last per. The trial begins on Tuesday, expected to last up to with grand treason. No trace is discovered. February 21st, 1987. No trace is discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by... Whoa. Was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m., getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed this case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. September 2nd, priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Airy have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aries, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Holy shit. Okay, so we also have good news. This is the first time we've opened a pathway that could theoretically lead us right to the antechamber. However, as you can see, it's not there. So, there's gotta be something else we need to do first. Locked, and I don't have any more keys. Because of course. God damn it, of course. And the only other way back is the gymnasium or the foundation. Good news is we did reach the 8th thing, though, so I can go back and get food from the dining hall. So that's good. Ooh, a trout. Lemon glazed salmon. Plus an additional 10 if you have an aquarium in your house. I do not, but I'll still take plus 20, absolutely. So, if I want to go back to the conference room, then I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then to go back, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it would be a total of 14, which is a little less than half of what I have. So I can make that happen. So let's make that happen. Because I want to see if anything popped back up in that conference room. And if it didn't, I'm not terribly torn up about it. Because of the current circumstances we're in terms of, like, how many dead ends and things like that. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing there. Anything on any of the placemats. No keys. No... Wow. Fucking nothing. Okay. Whatever. Alright. Back through the hallway, then up through spare room, corridor, drawing room. And then we'll go through and we'll lose some steps. I want to go through the foundation first. Because if I can... Okay. There's got to be something to do with that. I've got to be able to, like, activate something, and I just haven't yet. Archive... What? Wait, is that because... Oh, because the archives do it for every room, not just that specific, like, rooms connected to the archives. Okay. Alright, we're going to do laboratory, though. Experimental house features? What does that mean? Oh, right, we have been in here. I don't know why I thought we hadn't. Okay. Additional power piped in from the boiler room. So I have to get this room and the boiler room in the same swoop. Trying to see if I find anything else that would be of use this go round. Nothing's jumping out at me. Although, will you tell me if I've left anything behind? Experiment setup. Research logs. You're free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Continue with the experiment. Oh my god. When you draft an archive floor plan, gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. Set your steps to 40. Oh, damn it. I was going to go outside and dig. I forgot about that. When you draft an archive floor plan, set your steps to 40. Start experiment. Okay. Research logs. No experiments found. Okay. Now, hopefully, if I can make this happen for at least one room, that's a boon. That's a massive boon. Well, here's hoping I can make it happen to at least one room, because it's literally the only other door we have left. Please, baby. Come on, baby. God damn it. God damn it. Okay. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I can make it back outside. So I can at least go dig up whatever needs digging up. Outside. And then where is the coat check? Possibly even, depending on how many steps this takes for me to get out there, maybe even come back and put the coupon book or the shovel in the coat check. We shall see. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see what it lets me do. Alright. Dig. Dig them up. Move them up. Well, god damn it. Oh, I should have gotten that way before. Alright. Alright. We're piecing more stuff together. Will you let me get to the coat check? I sincerely doubt it, but we shall try. I'm nothing if not someone who tries. Alright, so... Oh, I can't, but I'm in the room, though! That's not fair! That's not fair! I don't like that. I'm in the room. You should be able to let me access whatever else is in that room that I can do, and then the next time you would be like, no, like when I try to leave, you'd be like, no, 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 can't do that. That's not fair. I don't like that. Okay, though. We are making massive amounts of progress in a completely, like... The game feels like it's opening up in ways that it just has not before. Because now I'm thinking to myself, like, do I wait until I have a bunch of dice or keys and stuff to go outside? That way I can re-roll a bunch at the outside room. Do I do the outside room first? Like, what I'm there's just 500 different possibilities that are all, like, spiraling off in my head at once. And it's all very interesting. So, we will continue with said interesting theories and see what else this house has for us in the next episode. So, thank you everybody for watching. Like the video if you liked the video. Share the video if you'd like to share the video. Subscribe if you'd like to as well. That would really help me out. I have been Jacob, and you have been wonderful. Thank you guys for continuing to join me on this little adventure. It just seems more mysterious and yet more understandable every single day. I really appreciate it. And this has been Blueprints. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See you, Space Cowboys.